Microsoft Windows ecosystem has no shortage of powerful tools, but when it comes to managing, updating, and installing applications in one place, UniGet UI, formerly known as UniGet UI, has become one of the most popular open-source solutions for both Windows 10 and 11 users. And now, this beloved app just got a major speed boost that makes it faster, smoother, and more efficient than ever before. Earlier this year, in May 2025, UniGet UI received a massive upgrade thanks to trim support, which significantly reduced both the executable size and memory usage. But just 6 months later, the developer has pushed another groundbreaking update that focuses purely on performance. The new version slashes startup time by 25 to 30% on most systems, a remarkable improvement that will be especially noticeable for users running Windows on low-end laptops, older PCs, or systems without SSDs. So what changed under the hood to make UniGet UI launch so much faster? It all comes down to how the program's load components async. Function works. This function is responsible for loading all the app's UI elements and initializing background services, like animations, source connections, and cache loading right when the app starts. Previously, the method introduced an unnecessary 700 millisecond delay because it waited for do-entry text animation async to finish before moving on to initialize other startup tasks. While 700 milliseconds might sound small, it created noticeable sluggishness, particularly on weaker CPUs. In the new update, the developer cleverly moved the animation process inside ini tasks, allowing it to run in parallel instead of sequentially. The result? Instant performance gains and a visibly snappier launch. Tests show that on modern hardware, UniGet UI now launches almost a full second faster, a massive difference for an app that users open multiple times a day. And for low-spec machines, the improvement feels even more dramatic. Beyond speed, this update also addresses several critical bugs and stability problems that have been frustrating users for months. For instance, there was a long-standing freeze and hang issue that occurred when opening shared packages, which has now been completely resolved. UniGet UI also improved resiliency with NuGet sources, meaning if one software repository fails to load, others can still connect without crashing the app. The integrated Wingit backend has been updated to version 1.12, ensuring compatibility with the latest Microsoft package sources and command line utilities. On top of that, UniGet UI now better detects when uninstallers require administrative permissions, making the app more reliable when removing system-level software. Another major enhancement includes the addition of a new Wingit font source, expanding the variety of packages available for installation directly through UniGet UI. And for users who rely on automatic updates, the latest version fixes several long-standing issues, like duplicated updates, incorrect last-check timestamps, and missing localization support for different time formats. These may sound like small changes, but together, they create a far more polished and professional experience. Now, what makes this update particularly impressive is how the developer managed to balance functionality and optimization without bloating the app. The code refactor not only improved speed, but also reduced memory usage even further. This makes UniGet UI an ideal choice for older Windows devices or virtual machines that don't have abundant system resources. The update also fixes bugs that cause deadlocks when launching UniGet UI through certain custom links, like UniGetUI, / URLs, and improves error handling in background tasks, ensuring that unawaited exceptions no longer flood the interface with internal error messages. Simply put, UniGet UI is now smoother, cleaner, and much more efficient. The kind of update that reminds you why open-source software can often outshine even Microsoft's own native tools. For those who aren't familiar, UniGet UI serves as a graphical front-end for multiple Windows package managers, such as Wingit, Chocolatey, Scoop, and Wingit fonts, allowing users to browse, install, update, and remove applications with just a few clicks. No command line required. It simplifies everything about app management on Windows, making it perfect for both beginners and power users. Instead of manually visiting dozens of websites to download and update programs, you can manage everything inside UniGet UI. And now it's faster than ever to do so. This November 2025 update shows that even small tweaks in async logic and task handling can produce big user-facing improvements, especially in software that manages many concurrent operations. The developer deserves serious credit for fine-tuning something as subtle as a 700 milliseconds delay, proving once again that attention to detail makes all the difference. Beyond the technical side, this new version also reflects the broader trend in the Windows ecosystem. Efficiency and simplicity are the new priorities. Microsoft has been streamlining Windows 11's update system, introducing features like simplified update names, preview update, security update, etc., and faster installation mechanisms. UniGet UI complements this philosophy by offering a clean, user-friendly experience that keeps your apps current without the clutter. It's also worth noting how UniGet UI continues to evolve through community feedback. Users who reported crashes, lag, or UI inconsistencies have seen the concerns directly addressed in this release. For example, the issue where user avatars fail to load properly on unstable internet connections is now fixed, and background update checks are far more reliable. The new version even refines how it handles update labels, automatically following your local date and time format, so everything feels more native and personalized. These are the kind of thoughtful improvements that make you appreciate the developer's dedication. Now, if you're wondering how to get the latest version of UniGet UI, it's available for free on GitHub and through Microsoft Store, and installation only takes a few seconds. Once you update, you'll immediately notice that the app opens faster, scrolls more smoothly, and manages packages more efficiently. For developers, sysadmins, and regular users alike, this update means less waiting and more productivity. The best part? Even though UniGet UI is an open-source project, it's built with the kind of polish and attention to detail you'd expect from premium commercial software. And unlike other third-party managers that come with ads or telemetry, UniGet UI remains lightweight, transparent, and privacy-respecting.